Welcome to show 8 of the East Thurrock Community Football Club YouTube podcast. Who knows what you're listening to? We're on all the platforms. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be talking all things managers today because we've appointed our first manager. Not just one of them, we've got 2 of them.
Yeah, double trouble.
So I'm joined with Vice Chairman Jono Edwards because how our club works in terms of the committee, Vice Chairman, sort of football and everything in terms of the team side sits under him for that. So I thought perfect guest to come on and join me. So how are you doing, Jono?
I'm good. Honoured to be the first guest of the East Thurrock podcast, YouTube. Yeah, as Jack said, wherever we're coming to you from. But yeah, it's a real honour, mate. And it's all coming along quite nicely, no?
Yeah, so on Friday we announced our first ever managers. But what we've got an interview with them coming up, so keep listening for that. But what we wanted to talk about, just the process, everything there. So Jono's just going to run through that. But no, exciting times.
Yeah, so basically, when we started up, the committee of I think it was 6 or 7 of us that started off, I was best placed at the time to take on sort of football role. I was in charge of all the football wise. Everyone else, we had good money people, good social media people, and I said I'll take control of the football. So to start with, I didn't have too much to do, and then once Covo offered to come and help me out, I had a lot less to do, which was even better. But yeah, he made my job a lot easier. We went through a lot of this process together. I sat down. We had, I think, 19 in the end applicants, with some real good calibre of manager as well. Some local, some further away, willing to relocate. But yeah, so 19. I read through everyone. We got back to everyone, spoke to everyone. Some people not over the phone, some was just emails. But yeah, I think it was key to work well with the committee and work well with John. I had to bring in a couple of guys that had worked with him before, and they could see what we're trying to build in. And yeah, I think they're perfectly suited to the role. A couple of good characters. I know Jack's met them a couple of times now, and we've vouched for both of them.
No, so it's one that if you haven't seen the announcement, it's John Coventry Jr. and Kevin Scott, who are co-managers. So they've been together at 2 stops previously. So they were coaches there under the now director of football, John Coventry. So they know each other, and it's that unity between different people. We're blessed as a non-league club, but any club really, to bring in someone with the experience of John Coventry as our director of football. Just it makes life so much easier. Knows all the players, knows everything about football. And as I've said on previous shows, if I was running a football team, we'd be doomed. But I can run a club and I can do that side. So having sort of Jono oversee and assist everything with Covo, and now 2 great managers, it just gives us a solid framework, because you don't want 1 or 2 people carrying everything. The more people you get involved, and if you're thinking, hey, how can I volunteer? Jump on the website, jump on social media. There's links, and reach out there. But it's bringing everyone together, and we've got 3 great people that work together, work with you, and then with the committee wider.
And I think it's also important. Quite a lot of the applicants we had come through were people either taking first jobs or looking to start off their managing, coaching career. These guys have worked before, all together. They know how each other works. They know what they need to bring in. It's going to be, hopefully, rather than them having to learn on the job, they've done a lot of work together already, which was a real bonus. And I think it's really good for the club.
Yeah, director of football's managed 6 leagues higher. The John Coventry Jr. has been involved with the club since the age of 17. So a lot of experience there. Kevin's managed 2 clubs.
Yeah, at the level we're looking at going to.
So the level we're looking at. So it ticks every single box we could have imagined.
We've got a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
Everyone can come together, hopefully. And we've got perfect experience to put a team out there that everyone enjoys watching.
I thought about holding out for Jose, but apparently he's going to get some better offers.
I don't know if I'd have been able to have a serious conversation with him, because I've heard he's a tough negotiator. I think I'd have got bargained off the table and probably spent all the owners' money before I'd even finish the interview. But yeah, no, we've got our own Jose.
Yeah.
and it'll make us happy.
So no, they'll be around for you to meet as fan owners. So we'll make sure that someone's there. We've got a nice little pool of 3 now with this because we've got director of football, we've got either 2 managers. We'll make sure that someone there, as well as the committee at our monthly owners meetings, the face-to-face ones. We'll have one of them at each of them. Obviously, some random thing might occur down the line, but it's one way you'll be able to meet them, and they're great. Really excited. Got connections to former players.
Yeah.
So some people that might have played for East Thurrock United down the line.
Hopefully, they can bring some people in maybe that you recognise the names. That'd be good for the fans.
Yeah.
Someone you might know before, and reach out to these guys and wish them well. No one's getting paid here. We're all doing this for the love. They're not getting paid. They're doing it because they're good guys. So yeah, reach out, wish them well. Then get to know them because they're not going anywhere and they're here to stay.
Long-term project. So straight following this, we've got an interview with Jono and the 2 new managers, and then I'll be back next week. I'm going to talk about the ground and everything that went in there because crazy week this week. We've got last week we've got managers sorted, we've got ground sorted, we've got a new badge sorted. So lots of great stuff, and the application will then be going into the league. Be playing football soon.
And we've also now got over 125 fans, more importantly. Owners. Beg your pardon.
Who knows?
The owners are going through the roof. That's the brilliant thing that keeps flying. And we want more.
£5 live. So whereas before you had to pay £50 a year to become an owner, you now do £5 a month. So different options there available to people. People around the world. Continues to expand. Got someone from Qatar on board. So no, join if you haven't. Links in the description, either podcast or YouTube. But phenomenal. This can't be stopped. And thank you to everyone that's been a part of it. Get on board.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy the interview.
Right, hello, and I'll come to you with our new co-managers and the first ever managers of East Thurrock Community Football Club, John Coventry Jr. and Kevin Scott. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
Really looking forward to getting you both on board. And first of all, if one of you wants to go first, why East Thurrock?
I think it's a bit of a no-brainer, really, in the sense of when you put out the other week about applications and things like that. Myself and Kev have worked together the last year or 2 or whatever in different roles, and obviously this come up for me personally. It's like one that's sort of a bit, close to me personally. Obviously, I live in the area and also have a lot to do with East Thurrock, obviously through my old man and different bits like that as well. So yeah, no brainer. And obviously come down, had a chat with you guys, been to the meetings, etc. The vision of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm really looking forward to being.
I think it's really good from my point of view as well, having worked with your dad before, same as you, Kev. It all really works together as a big team.
Yeah,
and all pushing the same direction. And you've got previous experience managing.
yeah, especially in the league that we're looking to go in, the Olympian League. It's a bit different to the Ishmael, but we've just got to get the quality in there, and I think it'll be in the essence of taking this club where it needs to be.
Yeah, 100%. And we've got a trial date on the 25th of May.
Yeah.
What are we looking for? Anyone that's up for the challenge?
Anyone that's up for the challenge, yeah. Anyone who's good enough or thinks they're good enough. I think if you go through the people that self of Kev have sort of tried to get involved with already, i.e. players, coaching staff, and that, we're trying to get people that we believe are good local people. So coaching wise, we've got a group of us that are all, or more or less all, within the area. People that we know and sort of worked with before, we trust them. And really, I think if you look at the players, that's going to be the same sort of thing,
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of lads that are maybe sort of 16, 17, 18, playing for local clubs, want to kick on and play a good level of men's football, and we want to give them that opportunity, really.
Yeah.
So that's
Hopefully give them that opportunity as close to home as possible.
exactly.
It's a real good footballing hotspot around here. There's a lot of clubs we can feed into that'll be a bit higher than us up the pyramid.
Yeah, no, that's it, mate. And I think you look in the area, there's lots of good people that are coaches, that give up their time volunteering every weekend. And it's been nice because we've sort of reached out to quite a few of those people as well. The ones that we've come across before, maybe had a link to the old East Thurrock site before and know the backstory, and they're keen to get on board. And it's been really good, hasn't it, Kev?
Yeah, I think it's been a great start, to be fair.
Yeah.
The first meeting I went to, when you guys said about members, and I think the figure was 100 members by the first game, I think it was. And I just stood there thinking, well, I can't see that happening. But you guys have been superb as well, you know. The media that you put out for it, I think it's just a snowball effect, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's growing all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just really looking forward to you guys getting going now.
Yeah,
Right,
can't
so
wait,
on the
can't
pitch.
wait. Working with Covo again.
Yeah,
That's it. You guys have got you got a tough job on your hands anyway.
we have.
You got to keep him happy as well as the rest of the owners.
No, exactly. Exactly.
No, but he's been good, to be fair. You know, like I say, he's my old man, but obviously football wise, he's a good one to have on board. He brings a wealth of experience.
Yeah,
and
and that was something I mentioned earlier on with Jack, earlier on in the episode, that one of the reasons you two guys work so well was because there's a little triangle.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got a lot
definitely.
of knowledge and experience there,
that's it.
and a lot of players we can get into.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to work really well.
Well, that's it, and I think touching on that as well. Again, if we go back to the sort of staff that we've tried to bring in, again, you know, experience wise, you know, playing, coaching, there's a number of years between us. We've got experience. It's a real good foundation, I think, and with you guys behind us as well, doing what you're doing, really excited to get going.
And that's for me. I think for when you see Covo's name part of a club, you want to be part of that club. You know, for me, I think he's probably one of the best in the business at non-league level.
Yeah.
So, you know, if he's come out of semi-retirement, shall we say, to help a club, you want to be in part of it. And for me, it was, as I said earlier, it's a no-brainer.
Brilliant.
Just to confirm, Kev was talking about my dad, not me.
Soon to be
Soon to be.
local non-league legend, John Coventry Jr. No, thank you very much for your time, gentlemen.
Yeah,
and
appreciate
I wish
that,
you
mate.
both all the best in your new roles.
Thank you very
Looking
much.
forward to it, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, bud.
Thank
Thank you.
you, mate.